Diwali is the festival of lights. It celebrates the triumph of good over evil, light over darkness, hope, home, and new beginnings. Many faiths celebrate Diwali, and they each have their own stories. I came from India in 1974, but I moved to Leicester, I think 1979 when I got married. Life for me and for a lot of Asian people in Leicester was a very busy life. It was a new way of life. In a way, it was an adventure I found for myself, but also it was a matter of survival. Here in Leicester at the time, Diwali was very low-key. If it was a weekday, Diwali was a weekday. There was no way there was going to be any celebration as such. It was going to work, come back, and it's Diwali today, so let's make a sweet dish and just share it with the family. If it was a weekend, there were slightly more celebrations. We'd go and meet friends and relatives. Diwali then moved on a bit in the sense that when we had our children, Bhabhi's house became very small because she couldn't accommodate everybody's children as well as adults and elderly relatives as well. So we decided to, as a family, we used to hire halls, community centers. So Diwali was developing slowly into something that we were enjoying more. In 1980s, there was an organization called Belgrave Beno, and they decided to celebrate Diwali by holding a Mela just outside the Belgrave Neighborhood Center. So Mela is a fair. It was just in front of the Belgrave Neighborhood Center, just one ride. And I think cars were going from one side, the roads weren't closed, but that particular area in front of where they could fit this ride, it wasn't a very big ride. So it just added to the fun of the Diwali Mela. And that was very successful. People thought it's really nice to get together and come to the Mela. So at that time, we as community workers, youth workers in the area got together and said, what do we need to make it a real community event? And because Diwali actually means lights, we decided really we should contact the city council and see if they can help put some lights on Belgrave Road. So that's when we contacted the city council and sat down and said, can we do this? And they took away the idea, and the answer was yes. What was also happening within the community at the time was because the Hindu, Sikh, Jain population in Leicester is quite large, they all celebrate Diwali. A lot more imports from India and other places were coming in where we could buy the spices, we could buy the flowers that we needed to make the different things. Sanatan Temple was there, and then the Ram Mandir on Hilliard Road in Belgrave came up, and other places of worship. So Diwali was growing from Belgrave Road outside as well, and it started attracting other people to the festival.
My name is Jet Danji. I'm a service delivery manager for Belgrave Library and Belgrave Neighbourhood Centre. I've been involved in the Diwali celebrations for almost half a century now. I'm giving my age. Ever since we came to this country, my parents brought us over to Leicester. We've just been part of the growing traditions. It's just a completely different experience on Belgrave Road itself. I can't compare it to anywhere else. I've been to other cities and things like that, but Leicester is where the heart is, as they say. It takes place in two parts. You have the light switch on ceremony a week before Diwali Day itself.
3, 2, 1. We have switch on.
The format of it has not changed over the years. There's always that main stage at the bottom of the road. The road is closed off. Food shops and restaurants that stay open. The clothes shops that allow you to still wander in and buy items when you're on the road. It was always a highlight to see the fairground as well. People couldn't always afford to go out to these big outer city attractions, but this was on your doorstep, so everyone could be involved. The sights and sounds and the atmosphere of people jostling through the crowds is very tempting to want to go and buy a plate of masala chips. We also now have the big wheel as well here. So London isn't the only place that's got the London Eye. We've got our own version of the Leicester Eye here. It almost feels like you're in India, but without the heat. The neighbourhood centre itself, it's a real hub and hive of activities. I would be working behind the scenes, working with the festivals team, preparing the venue and making sure everything's ready for them on both big days. We'll also be working with the Leicester Mela team who put on the Rangoli designs in the main hall. It's such an integral part of the celebrations to see the traditional Rangoli designs put down by the local and international artists. Everyone's celebrating the same thing, everyone's having a good time, they all want to be together and they want to share the nice warm feelings of the festivities.
Welcome to the Diwali celebration here in Leicester.
Oh my God, I can't even express the excitement when you got on that stage. As an Indian classical dancer, every time I performed on that stage, it's so cold. As soon as you step onto that dance floor, you can feel the cold in your feet. But I think you're so excited to just see the crowd. There's just so much excitement and the music is so loud. Honestly, for me, just to get on that stage, it feels like such a privilege. I think it's important for the next generation. Through the celebrations, they learn a lot. I even remember when I was younger, you always ask the question, oh, why are we doing this, Mom? What does this mean? And I think it's nice for kids to understand why we do certain things or why we do certain rituals. It might give them the chance to actually understand, oh, this is, where my parents came from or where my grandparents came from. It's just knowing your past as well and the whole history. And through these celebrations, you feel like a little bit more of your identity comes out and you feel a lot more at home. Storytelling is quite a big part of the actual celebrations for Diwali. I think the type of dancing that I do, there is a lot of storytelling. So Kathak actually means to tell stories.
It's an age-old tradition now, and it's good for the younger generation to be experiencing what the older generation had started up in Leicester.
I talk about 1970s when we first came to this country and we felt as strangers, not knowing whether we were British, we were Indian, we were African. And I think having festivals like Diwali all these years, Leicester feels like home. I want to be in Leicester every time it's Diwali time. We celebrate with joy. We celebrate with friends and family and the community in Leicester. So Leicester is home. That's what it's made me feel. And that's my highlight, my life's highlight.